Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Us. Oh, I'm black. Oh, black people. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Kill that shit. Either you got a good business or you don't. All that shit, don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean? Is the food good? Do you got consistent cooks? Is the material of your shit good? Stop doing that. Oh, you support the white people? No, I support consistency, baby. Yeah. Fuck about what color you is. I'm gonna spend my money. That paper, I'm gonna spend them millions where the fuck I want to spend it at. Whether it's Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do while I'm here. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, I ain't gonna be finessed off some black shit. But one thing about it, 70% of you motherfuckers is not going to make it. I'm not no motherfucking fake ass motivational speaker that talk this dumb shit. I'm the #1 in the country. You know why? Y'all seen me come out of the penitentiary. I make millions, and I make millionaires, baby. You understand me?
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, man. Man, look like Wallo done went off on some black business owners, man. And I don't know where this stemmed from. I don't know if this just the way he does his show and somebody happened to be recording, but this is the first time I've ever heard him talk like that. I've seen him on different platforms dealing with Gary Vaynerchuk, the white guy.
You only had like 3 channels. You didn't have, like, everything that is right now is like, when I got out of prison, I was like,
I've seen him deal with a lot of different podcasts, or I've seen him on Primetime Show or whatever on Tubi, but I ain't never seen him talk like this before. OG, you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I got Wallo from $1 Million Worth of Game, him and Gilly. I don't even know if you've heard of their podcast, but they got a big deal from a big podcast deal, but he evidently he was very, very flagrant with these business owners, man. I ain't never seen it done this way. This was a little different for me, man. What did you see it?
Oh yeah, you know that guy is selling snake oil just like he's trying to go in, and I tend to challenge who these millionaires you made. You did 20 years in prison. You let some American put a battery in your back. You didn't do anything independently. So I don't see the empires that you claim. I don't see you doing any structures in Philly. I don't see you doing anything astronomically. You one of these snake oil motivational speakers that's not motivating nobody but yourself, having a gang of losers, believing in some stuff that you haven't produced. Where are your millionaires at that you made yourself? Personally, where have you went back to the penitentiary that you came from and made people's lives different, made black people's life? You can talk about black business owners, but if it hadn't been help from white people, you wouldn't be who you are.
Wow. Well, OG, he come out now. He came out and he got with, I think, his partner Gilly, and he does his motivational speeches on lives and stuff like that. And they ended up blowing up behind it, and a lot of the entertainers and all of them, they got behind him, you know. And I know you done 20 years or better, and you know, a lot of people done time. You know, I interview a lot of people that done over 20 years, falsely accused and everything else. We go to Louisiana, wherever we have to go to get those stories and stuff, we try to do that. But this was a little, for me, distasteful, because being a business owner, that I'm a black business owner that done paid rent for 20 years and bought real estate and done all kind of stuff, and I have had some letbacks when I was young too. But at the end of the day, I don't know, man. I don't know about this approach. I don't know how he's finessing them or influencing them to be better business owners.
He's trying to blame black people for a system that is virtually corrupt, that doesn't afford black people the opportunity. Black business owners, you have to try double times harder and triple times to deal with your own people. Now, you're talking about somebody that's astronomically done things for the community and himself. You know what I'm saying? One of my boys, Curtis Wall Street from San Quentin, had a 55-year to life sentence and brought itself up from 17 years old, not being able to read, to having Warren Buffett come and meet him in San Quentin. And he gives advice and gives training for stocks for free.
Wow.
Call him Wall Street. So
Let me look. Hold on. Let me look. I got something here. Let me look it up and see if I can find the guy. Hold on.
Buffett is one of the most influential investors ever, of course, and when he speaks, Wall Street listens. But in this case, Wall Street is inside San Quentin. In the final part of her series, Business Behind Bars, Jane Wells went inside to meet him.
I'm in prison for first-degree robbery, murder, and attempted murder, and I was sentenced to 54 years to life in prison.
What's your nickname?
My nickname is Wall Street.
38-year-old Curtis Carroll went to prison at age 17 and didn't know how to read. One day, he meant to pick up the sports section of the paper.
Okay, and then he pick up the business section. What makes him different than what Wallo's doing, OG? Because he's trying.
What Wall Street did, he turned his whole education looking for the sports page, went into stocks, got stocks, started going to the police and asking the police, look, what is your 401k? He turned it around and made them do investments and gave him a percentage. And it got so popular over the CDC system, the warden got with Wall Street, and he started teaching convicts and making them $100,000 in the penitentiary. And even it was so profound, Warren Buffett, a billionaire, came to the penitentiary to interview this guy and help him get out. And he's putting it up, and he's not charging anybody for motivational speaking. He's showing you how to do these things for free.
Hold on, I got another little piece on that. It look interesting. Hold on, let me see it.
Just giving advice and things like that, 6 figures easily. So even though a dilution of those shares happened, those shares are still there.
Yep, Wall Street does give advice for free and has even started a financial literacy group inside San Quentin.
They now have 7 shares. You never lose your money.
Okay.
His hope is to someday leave prison. He could go before the parole board in 3 years, then start a hedge fund and teach inner city kids a better way.
So all criminals are entrepreneurs. You know, I was a great entrepreneur, just got caught doing it.
Wow, so it seemed like he seemed like he was definitely doing things from inside the prison walls, and he made way to change lives on the outside. That's a dope dude, actually. But going back to Wallo, let me go back to Wallo for a second. Wallo, I really, like I said, I really haven't. I really kind of, when I see Wallo, like I said, the thing I can say is, you know, I've seen him doing his show with the entertainers. Now, what he does behind the scene, I have no idea because I haven't followed him that close. But I can say, as far as being a business owner, a black business owner, I've helped several businesses open up. I lined up with people where I've opened other black businesses and helped other guys who still in business today, barbershops, different stuff like that. I've been the catalyst for helping other blacks. And I always said, if you're a black business owner for the last 20 years, or if you're in position, you should have put other people in position. Show them how to do a CO. Show them how to do go and get a DBA. Show them how to go, tell them about different things they're going to have to, because a lot of times the street mentality, they'll have these things, but they don't know how to get a business. You might have a barber license, but you don't know how to get a building to do your barber craft in. So stuff like that, I've been used to help people like that. But I don't know. I kind of don't like the way that it comes off, especially if you're a brother or a sister that been in business for many, many years, and then to get this flagrant talk, like everybody not trying to get over on nobody. I give away more stuff than I take, as far as from my community, and I sell not just to blacks, but to everybody in the community. If you got a brick and mortar, you sell to everybody in the community. You don't say only blacks can come here. You got all kind of people coming there, and you do good business. A lot of them do. But like you said earlier, OG, I got to agree with you. When I first opened up, the fire marshals came over and did us dirty 2 or 3 times trying to shut us down. They kept on complaining. I just got a complaint the other day, and I was only barely there 20 minutes because of us just being in front of the store, and I'm in and out, and I'm never hardly there. And you know how I am. You've been to my spot. And they called, and I had to get into it with them just because 2 or 3 black guys was in front of the building saying that we stopping the business. They didn't know who I was, but when they found out, they pulled up real quick because I know everybody. But that's what I'm telling you. The challenges that I face in that situation, other people that don't look like me don't have those problems on that same parking lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so the thing that I put to Wallo, all the millionaires that you claim to make, produce them. Show me something that you've done different for the average black in his life to make him a business owner, to make him successful. You're talking about young kids and how they have to you're identifying the problem, but tell me what the solution is.
Yeah.
That's what we can always identify the problem and how we don't have money. And I can always tell you what I did and what I did and how I'm so great. But what about the big picture? What can you do for us?
Yeah. Like I said, I've never seen him in this form because I didn't know he was that, I'd never seen him speak until now, really, to a crowd of people. And like I said, my biggest pet peeve, and that's me, you even interviewing all the people that I've interviewed, with God, there's no big eyes or little U's, everybody's the same. So if I'm gonna talk in here like that with these business owners, then when I see anybody, Tony Robbins, or if I see E.T., or if I see Deion Sanders, or if I see anybody, Birdman, anybody, I'm gonna have that same energy. I'm not gonna change my energy just because I'm looking at these people because they may not have what I have. I'm gonna keep the same energy with everybody because every man the same to me. You know what I mean? And that's how I roll. And if you can't roll like that, then don't come sit in front of me.
I just left Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've been in Philly, and I ain't heard no project that Wallo's done for the community. So I'm just wondering what you do.
Well, he's definitely a miracle child to be out after 20 years and be successful.
Everybody that got out. That don't make you a miracle.
Well, to be on the financial level that he's on now, OG, it makes him a little bit different.
No, it don't make him no different. He's just a paid he's a paid entrepreneur that some white person had made him the token and to sit up and advertise. He's not above average. He's probably was selling drugs. He's been an entrepreneur. He's been a businessman, but now he was able through the internet to expose some stuff. And now, instead of him talking about the people that assassinated us, he's trying to eat off his own people. Black business owners is not doing. What are you doing? I don't see no major market. Say Wallo market. Where is it at?
Wow. Well, hey guys, y'all heard what the OG said. Get in the comments, man. Wallo pretty much goes off on these black people who have paid to come in and hear him speak, and this is what he had to say, and I don't know. Like I said, something different for me. Maybe this clip doesn't do him justice, but it is what it is. We heard what we heard. Get in the comments, let us know. I know y'all watched all the shows, and I can only imagine what's about to be in these comments. But at any rate, you heard what the OG said. What are we doing inside? Show me that millionaire, that black average brother that you done helped to get him where he needs to be or whatever as a millionaire, as you spoke. But me, I'm saying you definitely for me a rare breed to be in the position you in. But hey man, let me know what you're doing over there, man. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.